Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I love you guys so much. All right, so today I'm going to be doing a video on specific messages for how to be more confident. Ali recommended this. Thank you so much for the recommendation. So I guess I'll pull cards for this and I'll also talk. But I also wanted to talk about my mom was telling me today how the royal family, like Kate, she has cancer, right? And everybody thought something was going on with the family. They were like, what's going on? No one's saying anything. I don't know like too much about it, but I know that everybody was like jumping to conclusions, making all this shit up, saying like somebody's having an affair and all this. And then anyways, pretty much the media forced her to say what the problem was. But like she has kids and like she has to break it to her family, and she's struggling going through too. So I just want to tell everybody that you never really know what's going on in someone's life, so it's easy to judge them from the outside, but you don't really know what's going on unless you are that person. And so sometimes it's easy to judge yourself in the past, all right, but at that time you were just making the best decisions that you thought you could make. It's like picking the lottery numbers, right? Like in the future, when we know when the lottery is, right? We know everything that happened. Well, yeah, it'd be easy to go back and pick the numbers. It's so easy to be like, oh, damn, I could have picked that number. Like now I know what the answer is. Of course, it's so easy. But in the moment that you're doing this, or like, when you're holding a stock or holding a cryptocurrency or something like that, and it's going up, and you're just like, is it going to keep going up, or should I sell it now, or is it going to go down? What's going on? So then once it actually plays through and you look back, you're kind of like, oh shit, it was so easy to make that decision. And maybe I made the right decision, maybe I made the wrong decision. And so it's so easy to look back and think that you did something, and you could have made a better decision. But at that moment, I'm telling you guys, most of the time you couldn't have made a better decision. You usually make the best decisions you have with the information that's available to you, right? And so, going back to what I was just talking about is like, yeah, we can jump to conclusions, we can assume things, we can judge all we want, but unless you're actually that person, unless you actually know what's going on, it's important not to judge, all right? It's important not to just let your, like, people were just saying all kinds of crazy shit, right? And so, I just want to say that first because it's leading into the topic of judgment. When you judge others, you are judging yourself. When you judge others, you guys, to judge others is to judge yourself, because when you judge others, you are judging a part of yourself that you see in another person. Like truly judge them. And if you think somebody's weird, it's because if you were to do that, you would feel weird doing it, or you would feel like, so it's kind of like this loop. Like you would feel weird doing something because you think you will be judged, but the reason why you think you're going to be judged because you would be judging yourself if you saw yourself in another person's perspective. And so having confidence, like I want you guys to think of somebody in your life that you actually physically know in real life, somebody who is like really confident. Okay, they're probably not awkward at all because they don't care. It's not that they don't care, but it's they don't care that other people may be judging them, and it's probably because they are not judging other people. You know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to think of somebody, and I want you to think of their behavior. Think of what you think their mind works like, right? And having confidence is important because it always comes from within. And so when you guys judge other people, I want you to look at yourself. Okay, why am I judging that person? Do I see a part of myself in that person that I don't like in myself? And if the answer is yes, because it most likely will be yes, then I want you to, unless they're just being like a shitty person, it's different if they're just like acting some type of way and being shitty. I'm talking about like real judgment when somebody's not doing anything wrong. You're just like judging them for something, the way they look, the way they talk, the way they dress, what they do, their qualities, literally anything. Okay. We live in a very judgmental society. And so confidence is really coming from within and really coming from a place of non-judgment because you have accepted every part of yourself. You know what I mean? And so I feel like once you have really done a lot of self-work, I think the most important thing with confidence is two things actually. The first thing is doing things are going to better yourself. Okay, whatever that means. If that means waking up early in the morning to study something, if that means waking up early or waking up at whatever time you wake up and making your bed right after, as long as you do something that you know will benefit you, or waking up and cleaning your room every single day, or doing something, brushing your teeth every single night before you go to bed, like something small like that, or something that, maybe going for a walk every single day, just getting out of the house and going for, maybe if you have like a Fitbit or a smartwatch or something, or on your phone, whatever checks your steps, getting 10,000 steps a day, that is like probably one of the best things to do to help your confidence, because not only are you, being active, and walking has so many benefits to it, or walking, or doing anything, you know what I mean? Like going outside for 5 minutes, literally. As long as you do something every single day, okay, whatever that means to you, whatever that is to you, it's important that you stick to it. Okay, sticking to the things you say you're going to do for yourself, or the things you know are going to be beneficial for you. Like for me, it would be making these videos, like this has probably helped my confidence a lot, because I hold myself accountable to it. When you can't hold yourself, like if you have this friend, okay, pretend you are two people, okay? You are version A and version B. We'll say A and B for short. And if you say to, so if you're A right now and you say to B, yeah, B, I'm gonna come and pick you up every single day at the same time. And B is like, yeah, sounds good. Okay, yeah, come pick me up. We'll go together. We'll leave the house and we'll go together. All right. So the first day A comes, great. Second day A comes, great. And so now you're B. And third day A is a little bit late. A is like 5-10 minutes late. You're like, yeah, it is what it is. The next day A is like an hour late. Okay, dramatic change. What the fuck, A? And you're just like, what the fuck, man? Like, you said you were gonna come at this time every day. And A's like, oh well, this and that happened, and I was really tired, and I'm here now. It's this time, and well, yeah, but we agreed on a time. Okay. Then the next few days come around, A is even later, and then A just stops coming altogether. And you call A the next day, you're like, hey, you're gonna come? Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna come, I'm not gonna be late. Does A come? No, A doesn't come. Are you gonna have any confidence in that person? Okay, are you gonna have any confidence that the person is gonna come, or have you lost all trust with them? Have you lost all faith in them? And so if you are these people, okay, and you're together as one, can you see how bad that would hurt your own self-confidence by not being honest with yourself, and not setting, boundaries, and not setting goals that you can actually achieve? And it's not even goals, it's just being a good person to yourself. Okay, so that is probably the first thing. Doing the things that you say you're going to do. And I don't want it to be anything crazy that you can't actually commit yourself to, because that's just going to hurt your confidence even more. Okay, that's the second thing, is probably literally being delusional. Like looking at the mirror and saying, I love you. Looking at the mirror, literally looking into your own eyes and being like, you are fucking sexy, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are smart, you are this, you are that. Okay. And doing that literally for like 5 minutes, or listen to your favorite song, a song that's like actually a good hype song that says like, oh, you're beautiful, or you're handsome, or whatever song says stuff like that. And just looking at yourself in the mirror, maybe singing to yourself, like doing something goofy, doing something crazy. And the more you do it, the more I want you to be like, this is not cringe, this is not weird, because life is crazy. Like, we are just human beings on this big planet. I'm sure there are so many other species, whatever that word is, on different planets. I'm sure there's aliens. I'm sure there's lots of stuff going on. There are different beings in different dimensions, okay? So, do you really think you're being that weird? Like, really? Like, it's not that weird, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the things you think might be weird, if you put into theory, everything is just weird. And life is meant to be goofy sometimes. Life is meant to be fun. Life is meant to be not taken so seriously, okay? All the time. And I think if you don't take yourself so seriously, and you can joke around with yourself because you have confidence, okay? Comes from within, right? And the more you do it, the easier it's going to become. And the more you tell yourself that in the mirror, the more you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, and say, you're amazing. And literally looking at the worst feature that you feel like you have. Okay, this goes back to the whole rice jars. I made a video on that. And just to sum it up, you have 3 jars. If you say one rice, good rice, good rice, and then you have another jar, bad rice, ugly rice, fucked, you are shit, amazing rice, blessed, all of these good words. And then you have the neutral where you don't do anything. The good rice stays good for like way longer, and the bad rice goes bad and gets moldy really quick. How fucked is that, you guys? All it is just energy. All anything is just energy, right? So can you imagine how bad that is, that saying to yourself horrible things like you're ugly and shit like that? That's terrible. Don't ever say that, you guys. And the third thing, okay, is this is tying into the second, so this is like 2.5. But you guys, your subconscious is always listening to you, okay? I don't ever want you guys to say, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, oh, I'm such an idiot. No, you're not. You can just say, I'm so goofy, I'm so crazy, I'm so funny, I can't believe I forgot that, I'm so crazy. Don't ever say things like, I'm so stupid, I'm so ugly. If you want to gain weight, don't say, too skinny, I'm so skinny. Or if you're trying to lose weight, or if you're not happy with your body, don't say I'm so fat. Don't say anything like that. You say, I'm so happy that I have an amazing body that takes care of me. I'm so grateful for the body that I have. And replace what you want in there. So for me, it'd be, I'm so, for the longest time, you guys, I did not like my pecs at all. Didn't like them. Literally I feel like it was one of my worst features ever. The last like 4 months, I've literally just been looking at myself in the mirror, and in my head, I'm just like, fuck, so bad. Like, this is like my worst feature, right? And I'm just thinking that in my head to myself. But the things I'm saying, I'm like, wow, you look so good. You look amazing. Wow, I can't believe your pecs look like that. Wow, I can't believe you can lift so much weight, you guys. And a video yesterday, I reached 2 plates. And is it a coincidence that I've been looking at myself in the mirror and being like, oh, your pecs are awesome, okay? Your titties look great, bro. Do you think that that is a coincidence, you guys? I don't think there's coincidences in this world. I know this is a long video, and I'm just rambling at this time, but I'm giving you a lot of food for thought, okay? So I want you guys to really understand that your subconscious is always listening. It's okay to correct yourself when you have a thought and be like, oh, actually, no, I love myself. Oh, actually, no, I look awesome. Or actually, no, I feel awesome. Or actually, no, I am really smart. This, that, the other, whatever, right? And correcting in a positive term, even if you don't believe it right now, it's gonna manifest because your subconscious doesn't give a shit. Your subconscious is listening to everything that you guys are saying. Watch the video I posted called Your Subconscious is Listening, because it literally is. It literally doesn't give a shit what you're saying. It just is like, oh, yep, okay. Oh, I don't know. Do you actually believe? I don't give a shit if you believe that or not. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to change my body composition. I'm going to change your body composition right now because I'm your subconscious, and I control the shit that's going on inside your body. All right. I control your mind. I control, your cravings. I control this. I control that. I control the other. All right. Your subconscious literally controls everything. And so the more your subconscious is literally listening, like it's on the phone right now with your brain, your rational brain, and it's listening. It's like, oh, you're saying that? Okay, let's do that. Oh, you want, okay. Oh, you don't, you want a stomach ache? Okay, let's give him a stomach ache. Oh, you don't want a stomach. Okay, let's he has a good stomach. Okay, so that's fine. Literally, it's literally doing that shit all day, you guys. Okay. And so I want you to really think of that, and think of the rice jars. If you're the rice jar, just start saying positive things to yourself, okay? Hold yourself accountable to the goals that you want, or the things that are going to better yourself. All right? And yeah, you guys, I want you to be more like the King of Wands, all right? Be confident. All right? Be a little crazy sometimes. Be a little charismatic, be funny, okay? Have a laugh at yourself. Don't take life so seriously. Enjoy things. Don't judge people. Don't think you know everything, okay? Because we don't know. We don't know many things. There's a lot more things we don't know that we do know than we do know, right? And just like spirituality, you guys, to all the haters of spirituality and people who are like, oh, I don't believe in that shit. I'm like, yeah, well, technically math didn't exist before we could, prove it. Did it exist before we could prove it? And then they're like, oh shit, yeah, he's right. It actually, math always existed. We just didn't have a way of like showing it until we figured that shit out. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking about all the time now, right? It's like, well, did all of this shit exist before we could show it or prove it? Like, did everything that we proved in science right now, did it just become a thing in the last couple years? No, we just proved it in the last couple years, right? So there's lots more going on that we don't know yet, we can't prove yet. But if you know, you know, and it's there. And I feel like I know, or I'm starting to know, okay? Just a little bit. A little bit of the veil, right? Like the high priestess. All right, guys, that was a long ass fucking video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you like this video. Comment down below if there's anything in particular that you want to see. I have some other topics here. You guys, don't judge anybody. Don't judge yourself, most importantly. And you guys, I love you so much. I'm going to give you a biggest, and I will talk to you soon.